Shadow Tower. Let's get into it. I've played about an hour of this game before, so this isn't totally a first-time playthrough, but I've never played it all the way through. But something about it, I just really love the atmosphere and, I don't know, just the energy it has. I would really love to see a modern Shadow Tower game. I've played a little bit of this and a little bit of Abyss, and I just think the things they could do with it in the modern age would be really, really cool to see. Let me know if you agree. Welcome in, by the way. I'm Adnoctum. I play a variety of games. Play everything from retro to new games, indie to AAA. And I love stuff that's a little dark, a little weird, makes you think, or is a little outside the norm. And this is Shadow Tower, I believe 1997 for the PlayStation 1. We are playing upscaled by 4 times with adaptive downscaling, so 2D things won't be pixelated so bad. I do prefer that look for modern displays. If I had a CRT, obviously native resolution would be great, but I do like the slightly higher resolution for this sort of thing. I'll put a little marker if watching this whole intro isn't your thing, but oh, actually it's done. I'll put the marker anyways, but I like to let them play, especially the first part of a new game. 1999, okay, I was off by a couple of years. Let's get started. I do have a couple of saves here, you'll see. I was just trying to show you the fact that I had saves. I wasn't trying to load them, but... Loading screens are a little on the long side on this game, but that's okay. We just take it for what it is. We're just going to back out. I don't even care about slot 1, slot 2. We're just going to go back and start a new game. We will be erasing my old saves. Okay, so first things first, controls on Shadow Tower. They're a little weird. Say hello to my knockoff PS3, PS2 controller. So forward moves you forward. If I left and right moves you left and right. Pretty typical. If I press R1, I might walk off the edge and kill myself, and L1 will center me back a little bit. Now, how do you look up and down? R2 looks you down. L2 looks you up. So, you don't get to use these for anything meaningful in this game, so you have to adapt. Using the shoulder buttons to look up and down is definitely a strange feeling. And then you have triangle. Triangle swings. Square, I'm not sure if square does anything. I think in Kingsfield, square is magic. So maybe if we get magic later on, it'll be mapped to square. This feels a lot like Kingsfield to play, the original, the Japanese one. And then later on, we can take a look. We've got equipment and things like that. So this is a dungeon crawler. You do pick up equipment, and it does deteriorate. So you will have to go through equipment and swap it out as you go. You might also notice no background music, just the sounds of what's going on here. Human world, solitary region. Now, the mistake I made when I first played this is I thought, oh, there's a bunch of enemies here. Maybe I need to pick my battles so I don't get involved and drain my resources and break my weapons. Well, it turns out this game, you level up not just at set intervals, but every single time you kill something, it slightly raises your stats. So if you're not seeking out those encounters, you're not growing stronger, and you will get wiped pretty quickly by the time you get into the dungeon here. And the hitboxes here are kind of difficult to actually engage with. They're not the best. Oh, and I just took a hit I would have preferred not to take. You can see I've got a power bar in the top left. So I have to wait for that to fully regenerate if I want to really do any damage here. We're not off to a great start. What do you mean 0? if I if I wipe to these first enemies, I mean that might honestly almost be better given the health that I've lost, but I'm not happy about that. Okay. We're getting it a little bit, and I got a helmet. So I'm just going to pop over to equip helmet. And we've got a cap with durability 16 out of 32. Not too bad. You can see also there is an early rudimentary equipment weight system here up at the top. So our current weight is 7 out of 41. I have not played enough to know just how much the weight system affects, but it's interesting to note that it's there. And then here as well, we find armor. Quilted armor. Okay. Durability 5 out of 6, so it's not going to last us long, but it could save us precious health. Don't believe I can do anything with these here. We have not quite spiders, kind of like scorpion type things. Much like Kingsfield, you are doing a lot of running forward, swiping, backing up. Okay, and we got a shield. We got a buckler. And with square, we can hold up the buckler. So that's another option we're going to have to block attacks. What did we just grab? A healing potion recovers all HP. Okay, so we will want to hold on to that. Comrades who failed in your quest, sleep quietly now in your sealed foundation. Was that another healing potion? That's actually a nice drop. Somebody's speaking to me. I love the horror atmosphere this has, even though I don't know if I would call this a horror game, but it's got a kind of oppressive feeling to it, even more so than the Kingsfield game that I played. Was it we who sinned, or is it the blood of man itself which is the crime? Okay, trying to use my shoulder button strafe here to stay out of the line of this attack. Controls are quite difficult. Oh, I, I died, and you know what happens when you die and you don't save? You start all over again. Let's see if we can run through that one a little better this time. Oh, not only that, you go all the way back to the main menu. I don't remember this. Deep in the forest, beside an ancient tower, there was once a town. Darkness swallowed all and closed a gate. What is the meaning of these words? Darkness came again, and Zepta was devoured. A young warrior came to challenge darkness. You know, it is probably because that time I clicked new, and last time I clicked load, and then I backed out of loading. All right, take two. Here we go. Being more aggressive this time, right up to him. Oh, still taking a hit, but getting better hits in. All right, we got ourselves a helmet again and some anti-venom. I'll put on the helmet when I go and grab this quilted armor up here. Oh, I walked right into that one. See if we can make it to the bat room with a little more health this time. If I end up with a spare healing potion, I might even use it before we go into that room, depending how hurt I am. Walked into it again. Okay, so we got a buckler again. I'm thinking these drops are predetermined and not random. We basically have the same assortment we got last time. Yeah, better use of the buckler might have saved me in the bat room as well. Yeah, another healing potion. I hear another arachnid. Ah, behind. Ooh, what is this? Acid vaccine lowers acid damage. I don't know if this is a permanent or a temporary boost, but I'm guessing from the fact that it's on my screen, it's temporary. Oh, and if we go back, there's more enemies, which means we can get more, I believe there's skill points. Got a new sword as well. How is ours holding up? Durability 7 out of 12, so let's keep using that. Also, I left this here. I don't know what you're saying, fella. Alright, health is getting kind of low. I wonder why my buckler has a red X through it. Don't know what that means. If we look, though, we can see my my max health started at 750, and we're already at 1,071. So we can already see we're getting sort of upgrades for killing all of this stuff. I swear I hear a slime or something. Oh, look! Healing potion. There's all kinds of secrets around here. Is the slime in this room? If I can kill it and get some extra points, I certainly will. I vaguely remember there being secret walls in this, but I don't know how they work. Okay, we actually want to go into this room looking up so we can swing at the ceiling. Now there's a sword. Good. What do we have here? Soul Pod. 5 SP. Spirit increases abilities. Oh, this is good. Oh, wow. Strength. Defense. Speed. Don't know if that was a good combo, but... Alright, and we got a little torch. I'm seeing lots of stuff that I never even saw the first time I played, so clearly looking around here is very important. You can expect this to be a pretty chill, slow playthrough. Most likely what I'll do is I'll put chapters in the video that highlight significant events, so if you want to get through it a little more quickly and see the highlights, you can click through those, but we're going to take it at a pretty easy pace otherwise. Ah, there we go. Oh, that hurt. They're powerful. It's where I wish I had some magic. Their attacks are kind of staggered, so that's going to make this difficult. Oh! There I was thinking I was in a safe range. I hate burning all my healing items like this. I hope it's worth it in the end. Oh, wow! They hit me so hard they interrupted my attack. I gotta go for it. This is a day of nothing but failure and demise. Okay. You know what I should have been doing? I should have switched to the mace, I bet. I bet the mace would have done more damage, logically, being skeletons. All right. This is just, what you get with these games, though. Dark Souls, Elden Ring, you're going to die a bunch of times. It just saves your progress in a different way. But the philosophy, I think, was still very much there. I love looking so far down at the ground that you can't even see what's around you. And still missing. Now, is this healing potion in the same place? Yes. We have learned a little secret, and it will treat us well. Oh, interesting that the helmet and armor and such, I'm just noticing it increases our strength as well. I'm wondering if that means it's increasing the damage that we're doing. We're going to do the same thing we did last time with clearing all of these enemies and then going back for more. Oh, that one we could see it spawn in real time. The noises something is making over here really make me suspect a hidden wall. Or maybe there's something in a level above or below that we'll come back to. I never noticed the ceiling tiles. Interesting art. The buckler maybe could have helped me with the skeleton fight too. It's just hard to know because I think... Let me see. So if I swing, it resets my power meter. Oh, but blocking doesn't. So that is another option I have. It's timing that I'll have to learn. A very risk-reward versus trying to not be there and not be hit at all. Oh! What was that? I'm gonna do some editing, and I'll cut when I come back from that. Okay, let's try the bat room again. Barely got a pause in to heal in time. Okay. Very cool. Got this spirit pod, I think that's what it was called, and we got the torch. And I'm pretty sure I saw a healing potion over here. And a nice sword. And we will go ahead and use the soul pod. And you know what I think I remembered is before we try for those skeletons, there may be a save location up here. We can go ahead and grab our first save. And then we'll be in a nicer spot to go back and try the skeleton fight. A human world, hidden region.
If you've got no business with me, go away.
Fair enough. The addition of voice acting in this was surprising to me as well the first time I played. Wanna say the save room is... maybe through the darkness here. We've got a couple of these torches. Or no, we've got one, but we'll find another in here. So let's go ahead and make use of it. You can see already we're starting to do more damage. Take a little less damage. And then we've got what looks like some greaves here. Or boots, maybe. Leg guard. What do we have here? Dorado's Ashes. Ah, yes, fixes item and weapons. Okay, so that could be very useful. Gonna grab all this anti-venom and such. I believe there's a torch in one of these corners. Maybe I'm wrong. Seems to be a person or a beast in there, and some half-eaten flesh, and maybe even some armor. The save room, I believe, is around this corner. Another healing potion, very nice. This is the room where we find the torch. Okay, here's the save room. So we've got our first save. We're in a little nicer spot. I'm going to go ahead and save in slot 1. Just so we know. Okay. And then I think it's time we go back and we try those skeletons again. We might be in a little better position for them now. We've got a little more armor. We'll get a better weapon going, have a little more SP, and we'll see if this fight is a little more doable. And if not, maybe this is a case where you are meant to backtrack once you've reached a certain level that you think you can fight the skeletons, but we'll see. Ah, okay. I got a little concerned there for a second. So let's equip the Morning Star. And see what we can do against these skeletons. 160. Much nicer. Oh, that was bad timing. Okay, let's pop a heal. Oh, man. I am not getting this timing down. Swings fast. Okay, so we take notable damage with the shield, but it might be better than nothing. And it lets us get a counterattack in. That was hard fought. I hope it's going to be worth the resources we'll have spent. So we're back to the hidden region. Oh, we might have just looped around because I know where this is. Human World Forgotten region. You know what we'll do? I hesitate to lock in the progress after losing 2 healing potions and being at half health, but it's probably the move. Go back and establish ourselves in that second save slot. Right. Got a little song playing in my head because there's none in the game. Wonder who's making that noise. Do we have more enemies? They respawn, perhaps? Indeed. So I guess it's good to go back and re-clear areas that you've already finished with. What do we have here? It's not a usable item. Is it an equipable? Ah, my quilted armor broke. That's no good, and my cap is low. Well, what's the item we just picked up? I have no clue. But I will go back and top up the save because who knows if that's something important. You know, I almost wonder, and this is just a random hunch, it could be a waste of time, but this lady who said we had no business with her, is it something she's interested in?
A human. Oh, well. What do you want?
Oh, I can buy items. Oh, it's a cune, like a cuneiform. Is it currency? Okay, I'm on board. This makes sense. That's why she said I had no business with her. I had no money. Okay. Okay. You know what? Two and two successfully put together. I know I'm walking an awful long way just to get a redundant save, but when you do die and you realize all the little things that you have to go back and redo, sometimes it's just worth it. We'll just save over this slot too, since I didn't do too much to warrant a whole new slot. I'm one of those people that leapfrogs saves. All right, let's move on to our next location. Let me know what you all think about how you like to watch this playthrough. I figure I'll probably keep it mostly unedited, at least the first time I go through an area, because it'll help you track where I am and where I've been better. But if more people end up liking the editing of just the little uneventful walking around and traversing, I can look into that too. Hmm. Let's not jump down until we've investigated elsewhere. Oh, okay. Let's see how these are going to be to fight. Which one is easiest? Probably this one directly in front of me. You know what? I wonder if my longsword might do better for them. Same 81, but it's okay. We'll keep using it. Let their bad breath dissipate. Okay, 4 hits, so they've got somewhere in the neighborhood of 300 health. If one of you would like to center up with me, please. Very nice. Oh, and we get some nice boots for the effort. Stay away from that poison. I'm assuming it's poison. Could be acid, I suppose. Still hear one doing its breathing thing. Ah, there you are. My health is 665, the neighbor of the beast. Death visits suddenly, and none can escape it. Now, what was the point of that? I kind of thought I would grab the dagger. A key. Okay. And a new health potion. We're getting lots of weapons, so We'll see how this whole degradation system plays out. Oh, I'm in it now. All that and it didn't drop anything. Unbelievable. Who's making that noise? I'm playing with fire a little bit with my health. Okay, this looks like a trap. I don't feel like I want to investigate this too closely without a fresh save. Oh man, the controls are so clumsy. Anytime you've got to turn around or check a corner or anything, takes 2 business days. We got another currency. Healing potion, very good, very good. I like the twist here that the healing potions just restore all of your health, no matter what your health is. It's just always going to be a full heal. Nothing. I mean, obviously, rest in peace and all that, but we now have 3 currency.
I don't care if you're human, as long as you're a customer.
Ah, this sounds like an arrangement that benefits me as well. Oh, I can trade these for HP potions. Let's trade the short sword. You know what? I'm getting cold feet. Let's not. It's good to know the option is there, though. Maybe when I've got a plethora of weapons to choose from. Ah, I had a feeling. This room makes me nervous, though. Uh-oh. I heard it. I heard it behind me. Man, they really can get you cornered, and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, is that a different one? Okay, so what I'm actually gonna do, um, why is my total HP lower than it had been before? That's weird. Maybe my armor was raising my max HP as well. What if we use... I think I want to save the Dorado's Ashes. Let's use the healing potion. We'll go back and we will trade my short sword away.
You look healthy. That's a good thing.
Oh, is it? Oh man, my cap is broken now too. That might be worth, and my leg guard. Okay, so while the weapon utility is not bad, the durability on it, the armor, that'll go away fast. And that explains why the skeleton was suddenly doing so much damage to me. Now, I do have some currency. I could go back and see if the prior merchant would sell me anything. Wrong way. What I think I'm gonna do, because I'm nearly at exactly an hour playing and it's 2:30 in the morning here, I think I'm going to go ahead and save, and we will call this for part one of Shadow Tower. Thank you so much for joining me. If you made it through the whole thing, you must be really interested in the game, because I know it's kind of a slow one, but it does have a certain charm, so I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. I do think I'll be doing a complete playthrough of this, or at least certainly more parts. So if you'd like to see more Shadow Tower, please consider subscribing. I do playthroughs here on the channel. I also stream here on this YouTube channel and on Twitch. You can find that in my description. If you'd like to talk games, suggest games to play, or just have a community to talk about stuff with, feel free to join the Discord, which you'll also find linked. You can hit me up on Twitter or Blue Sky. Those are the places right now where I'm hanging out. So would love to hear from you. Would love to see you in a future video. Until we catch you again, please take care of yourselves.